We live, Luigi. Put your phone up. It's time to read. Yeah, put your phone up. I'm about to read, and then you can finish doing whatever you're doing.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Let's put it on the bed, and then you can play on it when you get done.
Okay.
Okay. It's Luigi. It's Luigi Fiji. Where Luna at?
And Ayala.
Luna's sleeping tonight, so it's just us. So we're going to finish the mysteries from yesterday, okay?
Okay.
The Bumbletown Detectives. A critical thinking book. And I think we left off on chapter 3. We're going to finish, hopefully, stop eating off the floor. We're going to finish this book tonight. Luigi, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's on the ground.
Don't eat on the ground. Okay. I don't know. We're going to try to... I'm going to show y'all the pages when I'm done while we figuring out the mystery. Okay. Chapter... Hey, don't start. Just pay attention to the book, okay?
Okay.
So we can solve these mysteries. Come on. Okay, chapter 3. Penelope Potts pop in. Penelope Potts pops in. Okay. Dame Edith, Basil, Osgood, Butler the Bifflebarker, and a sopping wet Sir Reginald ran into the courtyard where a hot air balloon was about to touch down. "Greetings, group," called the pilot. "I am Penelope Potts, the dandiest detective in all of Flugelberry." Basil and Osgood raised their eyebrows. Dame Edith whispered to Sir Reginald, "If there's one thing we don't need right now, it's another detective." "I trust I'm not too tardy," said Penelope Potts. I was detained by some detection in New Delhi. A lad had lost his leopard, you see, and Dame Edith interrupted as politely as she could. "I'm terribly sorry, Penelope, but Basil and Osgood got here long before you. I will probably choose one of them." "Great gumshoes," said Penelope. They must have bagged the raisin bun robber I've heard so much about." So that's Penelope. That's Dame Edith. And these are the two detectives. That's Osgood. And that's Basil. Get off the... Move from in front of the camera. That's Basil T. Sweet. And this is Sir Reginald. So yeah, come sit down. So we can solve this mystery. Sit. No, come sit down right here. Okay. "Not quite," Dame Edith replied. "Nor do we have any idea who took the slippers or buried the soup bones." "Then give me a chance to catch the clever crook," Penelope pleaded. "Very well," said Dame Edith. "But since Basil and Osgood both took a test, you will have to take one too. After that, we will pick the best detective." Look at the book. Sit up and look at the book. Sit up and look at the book. Sit up and look at the book. Okay, let's finish reading then. Dame Edith and Sir Reginald led the Bumbletown Detectives into the loom room. "I am knitting this..." Can you please sit up? We can save the noises and silly noises and funny faces for after we read. "I am knitting this scarf for Sir Reginald," Dame Edith told Penelope. "Can you tell me what the next color will be?" "That's a puzzler," Penelope exclaimed. "But I perceive a pattern. Orange, white, green. Orange, white, green. If that order stays the same, I know what color you'll knit next. Can you name the next color too?" So what's the color of the pattern? They got orange and white and green. What's that color?
Orange.
What's that color?
Red.
What's that color?
Green.
So what's the next color?
White.
It's going to be orange, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the the scarf that she's knitting, and that's the pattern. Orange, white, green, orange, white, green. Orange is the next pattern.
You want cheese? I want here.
Okay, sit up. Okay, look at the book. I am proud to proclaim that orange is next in order, Penelope announced. Dave Eden's face lit up, but Basil and Osgood were not so thrilled. That wasn't tough enough, said Basil. Finding a tomato was much harder, said Osgood. Sir Reginald cleared his throat and said, I wonder if I might give Penelope a test of my own. Gladly, Penelope said. Please go ahead.
No.
Okay. Sir Reginald walked over to an enormous loom. I am weaving a new bath mat, he told Penelope, because my old one is getting dog-eared. Your challenge is to guess what I will add next. Let's see, said Penelope. You begin the bath mat with a row of 4 flugelhorns. Next, you added 5 Ferris wheels. Then 6 seahorses. Aha! Then you started to repeat the pattern. Can you guess what Sir Reginald will weave next? So he started with the Ferris wheel, the flugelberry, and the, what's it called, a seahorse? Yeah, seahorse. So Ferris wheel, flugelberry, seahorse. What is that, a flugelberry? What is it called? Flugelhorn. I'm making up my own name. So the snails, the seahorses is going to be next, I believe. Okay, let's see what Penelope thinks. You looking at the book?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the book. It will be a row of 6 seahorses, Penelope stated. That was fast figuring, Sir Reginald said in awe. I must confess, said Basil. I am impressed. And I admire a detective who can think on her feet, admitted Osgood. Practice makes perfect, gentlemen. Penelope explained. My most dazzling detection involved precisely this sort of problem. Let me tell you all about it. I was wafting my way to a case in Cancun when I spotted some signs in the jungle below. Get your hands out your mouth. Get your hands out your mouth. That old soft shoe is hard to beat. Come see our revel. It's a special treat. Revel. Beyond the last sign stood a theater packed with people. This was too tantalizing to pass by. I brought the balloon to earth and headed for the hubbub. Y'all, if I'm stuttering over words, that's why we read it, so we can read smoothly.
No.
So we can pronounce and sound our words without being stumped. So I apologize.
With no water.
We can play with Pokemon cards later. No sooner had I settled in my seat than a curious creature poked his head through the curtain. Is there a detective in the house? He called out. Indeed there is, I responded. Please come backstage, begged the bug. Then he ducked behind the drapes. Backstage, I found the bug waiting for me outside his dressing room. I need your help, he said. I can't figure out how to put on my costume, and the show starts in 10 minutes. But your suit seems simply smashing, I informed the insect. You don't know the half of it, he replied. Step inside and I'll show you the rest of the problem. Luigi, pay attention to the book. I would hate to have you to get in trouble on camera. Okay? Pay attention to the book, please. You can play when we get done reading. Okay. Let's pay attention to the book, please. Let me introduce myself. My name is Carlos, Umberto, Cesar, Antonio, Roberto, Alberto, Cairo, Hector, Alfredo. But you can call me Cucaracha for short. Cucaracha. I don't know if that's the word. Cucaracha. Yeah, cucaracha for short. You're a many-bodied bug, I replied. Too many, said Cucaracha. That's why my wardrobe assistant quit. As you can see, I need a hat for each head, gloves for each pair of hands, and shoes for each pair of feet. Can you figure out which clothes go where? Pay attention.
Okay.
After studying Cucaracha's clothing, I saw that he was wearing only 3 types of outfits. Then I realized that those outfits followed a pattern. It took some fleet footwork, but I managed to clothe Cucaracha in his costumes in time for his opening act. What clothes would you have picked out for Cucaracha to wear? So it's starting with a suit. Looks like it's starting with a suit, a baseball uniform, some type of cowboy get up, and then a suit, baseball, cowboy, suit, baseball, cowboy. Oh, he missing the cowboy. They missing the cowboy hat and the top hat and the cap. So Cucaracha need a cap. Or Cucaracha is the last one. He need a cowboy hat. And those 2 need caps. Baseball caps. And shoes. So look. So this one, he got a top hat. Look at the book. The first one, he got a top hat, a suit, a bow tie, and some nice loafers and gloves. This one, he is missing his sneakers and his baseball cap. This one, he got the whole get up. He got the hat, the gloves, and the cowboy boots. This one is missing the top hat and the shoes. This one got the whole get up on. This one missing the cowboy hat and the cowboy boots. Cairo missing the top hat and boots and shoes. Hector missing the baseball cap and the mitten and shoes. And Alfredo was missing a hat, a glove, and shoes. Yeah. Okay. It's a Cucaracha was the star of the show. He sang, danced, and played 9 different instruments all at the same time. Stop.
Okay.
Sit up and pay attention.
Okay.
We almost done. Just sit and pay attention. That's enough. You're being hard-headed right now. Cucaracha was the star of the show. He sang, danced, and played 9 different instruments all at the same time. And not a cap or cummerbund was out of place. Afterward, as Cucaracha waved a fond farewell, he called out to me, "You are the world's greatest detective." I had to admit it. Cucaracha was correct. Chapter 4. A triple test. You have a marvelous mind, Dame Edith told Penelope Potts, but so does Basil and Osgood. And since 3 people cannot be the world's greatest detective, how can I decide which one of you to hire? I know how, Sir Reginald piped up. This way to the drawing room, everybody. Sir Reginald pulled the statue on the mantel toward him, and the back of the fireplace swung open. Behind the fireplace was a secret route to the drawing room. Sir Reginald hurried off and was soon out of sight. The others struggled to keep up by following the pointers. Okay, let's see. Can you follow Reggie's route to the drawing room? Okay, he's starting down here. It's not the end. Not yet. Okay. We gotta follow the pointers. So right here, starting right here. Oh. Now go up these stairs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We gonna go bounce on the trampoline. Boop.
Yeah.
Pop up there. So, uh-oh. How we get out? Okay, we're gonna go over here.
Going to water.
I don't see the drawing room. First, we gotta find the drawing
I'm
room.
going to the water.
Yeah, wait. Let's find the drawing room.
Oh, right here. Right here. Right here. That's a chair. Right here.
Wait.
Right here. Wait.
Okay, I'm confused, but not confused, but it's a lot going on.
They were going up.
Okay, stop. Can y'all find the way to the drawing room?
Oh my God.
I don't even know where's the drawing room at.
Let me see this, Mommy.
I'm showing everybody to give them a chance to find the mystery with us.
No,
You're so impatient and obnoxious.
Everybody.
Okay. Finally, they reached the drawing room. Be quiet. I have one last set of challenges for all three detectives, Sir Reginald announced. Sir Reginald turned to Basil and said, "You were the first detective to reach Mystery Manor, so the first test is for you." Then he held out three numbers. These numbers have fallen off the objects along this wall. Can you detect where they belong?
Mommy,
Basil looked first at the numbers in Sir Reginald's hand, then at all objects arrayed along the wall. Can you help Basil put the numbers back where they belong? So let's count on the clock to see what numbers are missing. What number is that?
1.
What number come next?
3.
No, what's between 1 and what?
1.
1. And what else?
2.
Right, so 2 go right there on the clock.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is missing? So the t-shirt, if the clock goes 2, that means we got 1 and 3 left. What number you think go on the t-shirt?
3.
1. It's gonna make us 1 0. It say, cause Goldilocks and the 3 bears. So 3 go on the book.
And the 2 bears go in the book.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we put the numbers where they belong. So the test was to find out where the numbers belong on these 3 objects. Okay, the 3 came unhooked from the cover of that book, said Basil. The 2 was knocked off the face of that clock, Basil continued. So the 1 must have worn off the uniform. My process of elimination calls for a celebration. Everyone toasted the process of elimination with goblets of pink grapefruit juice from the drawing room fountain. Next, Sir Reginald turned to Osgood. You arrived second, so the second test is for you. Sir Reginald held up a fistful of digits. These numbers have fallen off my telephone calendar. My telephone, my calendar, and my recipe for oatmeal cookies. Can you tell me where they go?
Hello?
So he got numbers 10, 8, and 27.
Got me.
So what number go right there?
I know.
What's no count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 8 go right there. The 8 is missing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's count these numbers on the calendar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
Wait,
19,
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So my turn. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27 is missing. Yep. What's that number?
2.
28.
28, 29, 20.
Then 30.
It's
Good job.
No, 20.
That's 30. 30 is
No,
30.
30.
30.
Yeah.
So that means the 8 must be missing off the cookie recipe. Wait. It say, how do you think Osgood will sort out the jumbled numbers? Oh. So, Luigi, just sit. 1 second. Sit up.
Okay.
The telephone was missing the number 8. The calendar was missing the number 27. And the cookie recipe was missing the 8 minutes that you're supposed to bake it. Luigi, sit up, please. You are upset at me. Sit up. Okay. I can see the 8 belongs on the phone, said Osgood. The 10 must be there. The 10 must therefore go on the recipe. Let's get those cookies baking. And the 27 has fallen off your calendar.
I want to do my nappa.
Looks like riddles don't last long in Mystery Manor, Penelope Potts exclaimed. I'm beginning to think you're right, said Sir Reginald. Let's see how you do on my third test.
I want to got my nappa.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
No.
3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
16.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22,
21.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 32,
30.
30.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's read the riddle. It say, come to a banquet at Mystery
But I
Manor.
want to catch it
No, we did it already.
Oh, we
Everyone
did
in
it
this room will be
already?
present. There will be blank people and blank Biffle Barker. We will dine at blank o'clock.
Need that glove.
I was about to invite some of my favorite detectives to dinner, Sir Reginald explained, when the numbers of the invitation fell off. Can you put them back? Okay. Okay. Let's see what's go where. It say, come to a banquet at Mystery Manor. Everyone in this room will be present. There will be, let's see. Let's see. 5 people and 1 Biffle Barker. We will dine at 6 o'clock. I think that's how it go. Okay. I say that's quite a quandary, cried Penelope. But can you count on me? But you can count on me. Counting. Could that be a clue? Penelope looked at Sir Reginald's invitation. Then she counted everyone, every pet in the drawing. I've got it.
What?
Shh. She gloated. There are 5 people in this parlor. Luigi, stop.
Okay.
Look at the book. So the number 5 comes first.
Yeah.
I behold but a single Biffle Barker. Therefore, the number 1 is next. And from the sun, and from this, I surmise that we will sup at 6 o'clock. I did some good guessing. So it's gonna be 5 people present, 1 Biffle Barker, and they're gonna eat dinner at 6 o'clock. Okay. Almost done, y'all. Almost. I hope so. Chapter 5. The culprit is collared. Gracious, said Dame Edith. Not one detective was stumped by our test. Then why not hire all 3? Sir Reginald suggested. A splendid idea, Dame Edith agreed. She turned to the Bumbletown Detectives. Bring us the raisin bun robber, the slipper nipper, and the soup bone burglar, and we'll reward you with the feast. Basil, Osgood, and Penelope were eager to meet Dame Dame Edith's challenge. The day's detective had given everyone a big appetite. Let's put our heads together, said Osgood. That might help us solve the mystery faster. It looks like the Bumbletown Detectives are about to solve the mystery. Can you solve it too? Here are 3 places you might want to look for clues. Near the chair shaped like a hand in the Great Hall, in the garden, and in the loom room. Butler did it.
Papa did it.
That was terrific teamwork, Sir Reginald exclaimed. Did we miss a page?
No.
Nope. Okay. That was terrific teamwork, Sir Reginald exclaimed. I can't believe our very own Biffle Barker is the culprit. How did you figure it out? Okay. Sitting in your hall when I first came to call, said Basil. I thought that your house was lived in by a mouse. Crumbs were near my chair. Crumbs were everywhere. I knew the thief liked raisin buns, so I followed up that trail of crumbs. Much to my relief, they led me to the thief. Then Osgood explained how he had cracked the case. I had heard that your thief was burying stolen soup bones in the garden. When you gave me the tomato test, I spotted a bone next to the hole that the butler was digging. I therefore deduced that your Biffle Barker was the guilty one. Finally, it was Penelope's turn. When we were in the loom room, she revealed, I saw Butler running away, then noticed my goggles were gone. When Butler came back, he was soaking wet. So when my goggles turned up in my goblet, I concluded that Butler had flung them into the fountain and that he had stolen Sir Reginald's slippers too. Hurrah for the world's greatest detectives! Dame Edith and Sir Reginald cried out together. So, Basil found out it was the Biffle Barker because he stole the raisin buns and he found the crumbs. Osgood knew that it was the Biffle Barker because he buried the bones in the garden. And Penelope knew it was the Biffle Barker because he stole her goggles and the Biffle Barker was wet when he came back. And also her goggles was wet. They say just then the grandmother clock in the dining room chimed 6 bells. Sir Reginald, Dame Edith, and the Bumbletown Detectives sat down to a banquet that included Dame Edith's soup surprise, raisin buns, pink grapefruit juice, and Reggie's world famous oatmeal cookies. Dame Edith seated Butler at the head of the table. But that's the place of honor, Sir Reginald objected. No troublemaking Biffle Barker belongs there. Yes, he does, Dame Edith explained. If Butler sits where we can all keep a close eye on him, the strange doings and mystery manner should cease forevermore. Butler the Biffle Barker has hidden himself all through mystery manner. How many places can you find him? I only see him at one spot of the table. You see him right there?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be on the next page. Let's go see where he at.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Hold on.
It's actually
So do we have to go back and find him in every place or what?
No. He right here, Mommy.
You see him right there?
Yeah, by him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's so pretty.
The Biffle Barker is pretty?
Yeah. That's actually end.
That is the end.
Huh?
I said that's the end.
Yeah.
We done being detectives.
I want the iPhone.
Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody. Picture. You're gonna change a picture. Gonna change a